What's up, mother truckers? Got another review for you from Bay Vaping, the Hatrick Tank by Smowell. Fucking beast. Look at that for a coil or a core. Triple coil. Smowell's triple coil. Sent this directly from Smowell to review for you. Let's have a look. I have been using this, by the way. Last 2 or 3 days I've been using this, and I gotta say, I kinda like it. It's pretty damn good. Let's show you why. Fucking look at that. What the fuck? That's interesting. That is a spare core. It is a 0.5 core at 30 to 80. I ain't gonna try that. So when they gave me the tank, it came with a core in it. That was a 0.2 core, which is 30 to 120. Have another look at this little beast. Hatrick written on the side there. Smowell written there. See, I still got a little bit of juice in there. But I'm going to have to top that bitch up. Wide bore drip tip. Pyrex glass. Fat ass air holes. 2 of them. It's a bit of a damn beast. Let's have a look. Let's take this off a sec. Let me show you. There's the baste. Juicy in there, but hey, we get the idea. That's my 1.2. 30 to 120. That slots in the base. Like so. There's the inside. Is that not freaky as shit or what? It's kind of cool, huh? So obviously there's the bottom fill as well. But not only is this a bottom fill, well, let me show you this bit. Obviously you've got your 3 there, your 3 there. You need to connect it on like that. Push down slightly, give it a twist. Bob's your uncle. Fanny is your aunt. So yeah, there's putting the coil in, and obviously you can do the bottom fill from there, but it also has top fill. Look at that. 2 holes either side of the top. Cool. Right, so while I do this video, I've got a couple of pros and a couple of cons, and I'll go through them and I'll give you an overall review of how good I think it might be and what to look out for, and I'll let you make your mind up after that. Seeing as the coils, the 0.2 coil will go to 120, I am going to be testing that out fully, so I'll be using the Smok X-Cube V2, but not the TF V4, which is also triple coil. But let's see how the Smowell Hatrick Tank competes with this bitch. It's a 22mm diameter tank, so it will fit onto most mech mods most variable wattage or variable voltage mods. It's quite a flush fit. It's not quite wide enough for this. The TFE4 is bigger, but it's looking pretty beast. It's kind of got the Kanga sub-tank look about it, hasn't it? Except the inside is completely different, and it works completely different, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this mother up. Top fill, obviously, because I can. And I'll be right back with you in a moment. Alright, so I'm back. Filled. Pop, lock, and ready to rock. In this experiment, I shall be using Veda Cyber Liquids. Fucking taste the juice right there. Obviously, because this is a top fill, you can pretty much fill it all the way to the top, which is nice. I must say though, before I get onto this, the contents of this box that I showed you, the core and the tank, underneath that is a manual, and that's about fucking it. It doesn't come with a spare glass. And they're claiming that you can clean this out completely if you can't remove the glass tank. It's not as easy as you think. So, watchers, listeners, readers, whoever you may be, don't drop this fucking thing. Because if you do, you're going to need to buy a whole new one. Okay? And I'm pretty sure that the price that I saw on eFund.top is $49.99. So that's going to be coming close to £35. It's on the top end of expensive tanks. But I could be wrong. There could be other places selling it for cheaper. That's just going by one place that I've seen. Right. I'm going to plow this down to 30 because it says it is a 30 to 120. So let's see this. Also in the manual it doesn't tell you to prime your wick, but obviously if you're not a prick you'll prime your wick. So make sure that you put some juice into your cotton before on your very first go of the coils, and make sure you primer. Make sure you leave it 5 minutes or so. Just let the juice soak up into this. I mean, it's got 3 coils to go into, so give it a while. So 30 watts. Can y'all see that? 30 watts. That was pathetic. 30 to 120. This thing ain't doing shit on 30 watt. I'll tell you that now. I used to get more vapor out of my very, very first crappy cigarette looking fucking vape. That was crap. Okay, whatever. Fucking juice plowed out of the fucking side there then as well. Must say, that would happen on the day. That hasn't happened to me the entire time. It's all over my bastard screen. Okay, anyway. Let's plow this up to 50. See if there's much of a difference between 30 and 50. Wow. What a difference 20 watts make. That's a huge difference. That's cool. I mean, that was probably the first time that I tried 30 watts, to be fair. 50 watts is doing alright. I've got to say, even from 50 watts, the flavour's pretty fucking good from this tank. And that, as I was saying, is one of the pros of this tank. The flavour is fucking mental. Absolutely fucking mental. I'm going to plough it up to 70 now. Skip 60. Just go to 70. Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby. Huge vapour production from this. Another pro. Fuck me, that juice is tasty. Put that on your cereal. Yeah, vapour production from this thing is beast. Taste from this is absolutely beast. 10 out of 10 with flavour. I mean, I've got a lot of tanks. I've got Magnus, Crowns, Stars, same thing as Magnus. I've got the Heracles, the TFE4. This has to be probably the best tank for flavour. This beats that flavour. Vapour production, it probably beats the Magnus, it probably beats the Crown, it probably beats the Heracles. I mean, 70 watts. $70 watts, doing all right. But we're going to step it up. Skip 80, let's go to 90. On the money. 90 watts. See what's cracking. Again, pretty big vapour production. Whoa. Cup of tea in the morning. But I gotta say, now we're getting into the cons at 90. This drip tip is fucking hot. It's not quite uncomfortably hot at 90. But you step it up over 90, even to 91, that drip tip gets hot. And the base, shit, that's hot. That is fucking dangerous. The base from this is very, very warm. I'm going to step this up now to 120. And you're probably going to notice I'm not going to take a full drag from this, because it will burn my goddamn lip. So here we go. Wish me luck. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking a second fucking token. It's 120 watts. The fucking flavour's mental, by the way, and it's got nothing to do with it. How much juice we're down to already? Shut the bed. This is a drinker. Like a pisshead in an Irish bar. But the flavour's fucking awesome. Hot as shit, though. And the drip tip's fucking burning my mouth. But I had a solution over the last couple of days. Take out that drip tip and to put in the drip tip from the TFE4. So as you can see, it's fucking flush. Because this drip tip obviously has air holes in the top. So I'm going to give that another stab at 120. Let's give it a bash. Much better. Now that cools it down. Now, Smowell, if you want to take a pause and read that, the English is not good, but you can make out what they're getting at. They're claiming that, in addition, the Hatrick can support 120 watt and is not hot when the coils produce huge vapour. And this is not hot, or as this is not hot when coils produce huge vapour, whatever. You know what they're getting at. They're trying to say it's not hot. It fucking is. The tank's burning to a motherfucker, and the drip tip was burning. This drip tip's cold. I've only taken one toke out of it, but that's cooled it right down. Right down. Yes. Shit, the flavour from that is absolutely fucking storming. It's amazing. But the fucking drip tip in the tank itself is hot as shit. That is no good. No good for anybody. Sticking the Heracles with a ceramic bit at the bottom to cool it down if you've got it, or sticking a plastic one. But my solution is definitely the TFV4 drip tip. I'm not sure if anything else with a cool-in would do it, because I've only tried it with this. But that has sorted it right out. I mean, I like a warm vape, and you're still getting that sensation of a warm vape, but as soon as it hits your lips, it cools right down. But, yeah. Too hot on the drip tip. Way too fucking hot on the tank. Fucking burning. That's dangerous. I mean, if I put that down and my kid picked that up, it'd burn his hand. So, that's something for you to think about. As I said, Smowell sent me this for your review. They also sent me this, which is another 2 coils. Both the 0.5s, both claim they can go to 80. I would imagine they can. I haven't tried them, to be fair. I wanted to go straight to the Big Daddy and use the one that was already in there, the one that can go to 120. And, do you know what, fuck it. Step it up to 130. See if 120 is as high as it can go. We'll go 130. No, that's the first time I tried that, to be fair, out of curiosity. That wasn't tasting burnt at all. It can go higher than 120. It's a fucking beast of a tank, to be fair. But there's definitely some cons there. I don't feel it's quite ready. I feel with the drip tip, it's 90% there. But the tank's still too hot. Overall, would I buy it? For 35 quid? Don't know. Being the flavour as it is, probably. It drinks like a bitch. It's a 3.5ml tank. So you're going to go through that in fucking 20 minutes if you're ploughing it at 120. The flavour's fucking awesome. It is as close to a dripper as you're going to get. I mean, the TFE4, I think's a fucking stonking tank. But the flavour from that is absolutely mental. It's fucking mental. The coils, look, shall I say, what they call the core, looks fucking something else, isn't it? I mean, what the fuck? That's cool though. I don't know what they're going to retail at. But I don't know if they're going to do an RBA. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. No spare Pyrex dish. Pyrex glass, center, whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's no spare one. You can't take that bitch out anyway. I've tried. I didn't try come as hard as I could. I mean, I'm not going to do it for review, am I, if I break it? Overall, I would buy. I would buy. The flavour's fucking mental. Absolutely mental. I can't get over it. Of 120. That's a beast. Yeah, I've gone through a quarter of a fucking tank already. What's that? Fucking coming up to a mil in a short review. Yeah, so overall, 90% happy. Something has to change about the heat of that tank though, because it's fucking crazy. But, you know, if you're okay with it getting hot, it takes a good 4-5 minutes to cool down. When you're toking it at 50, 60, 70, maybe even 80 watts, it's not going to heat up like that. 120 is ridiculous. Up to 90, the drip tip's bearable. Over 90, the drip tip burns your fucking lip. So if you're cool with blisters, if you're cool with burning your hand, it's overall great as it is. But if you're not, something's got to give. That's still hot. The drip tip's still warm. I've done that a couple of tokes at 120, one at 130, that's still cool. That's definitely sorted out the burning your lip problem. Right there. Invest in a better drip tip. Overall, I'd probably give it, say, 8 out of 10 if we're going to do that sort of thing. I'd get it. Would I recommend it? Purely for the couple of problems that it has, I'd probably stick with the TFV4. Because that tank's got no problems. But I'm still happy with the Smowell, and I still will use it, and it's still a fucking beast. The vapor out of it looks like the fucking entrance in a Rihanna music video. And the flavour is fucking amazing. It's like Gordon Ramsay's fucking invented that. Great flavour, but hot-headed. Hot-headed. So, there you have it. Coming at you from Bay Vaping, Smowell's Hatrick Tank. Their version of their triple coil. Overall, fairly good. Couple of things that need to be resolved. Overall, pretty damn good tank. I'm going to wish you a good day. I've worked all night. I'm going to fuck off into the shower and into bed now. I'm going to leave you out with another 120 watt puff for your pleasure and mine. Peace out.